following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 15 to 20 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Well, we have some good news and some bad news when it comes to the COVID thing. Let's see here. The good news is in the last 2 weeks there have not been any deaths in kids under the age of 11, so that's good, okay. And also there's been a drop in the death rate in people over age 75 from 1,630 per day to 1,428 per day, so about a 200 death reduction in daily death rate, so we're very, very proud of that. And I'm assuming that, we've been talking to millions and millions of people about getting off the gluten, the wheat, brown, rye, and oats to maximize absorption, supplementing with the 90 to support your immune system and your bone marrow. And so I'm assuming there's a few people out there who are doing those things and are contributing to the good news. And, of course, let's see here. People who are indigenous peoples, we're talking about black people, we're talking about Latinos, they have higher rates of infections and deaths than other peoples. It's not a racial thing, but it's a dietary thing. So you do have to get rid of all the bad foods, no fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no glutens, no wheat, brown, rye, and oats. And the fact that India, has two tiers. They have 29 states and 7 territories. The northern 9 states have 95% of the deaths and 87% of the infections. And the southern 20 states and 7 territories only have 5% of the deaths and only 13 or 17% of the infections, depending on how you do the numbers. And that's because the ones in the south eat wheat. They don't eat wheat. The ones in the north eat wheat because they were occupied by the English for 100 years, who were drafting all the boys to fight the English wars. And they taught them to eat wheat, brown, rye, and oats, and to grow wheat, brown, rye, and oats. And in the South, they still live like Asians on rice and corn and beans and squash and seaweed. Big difference there in diet, yet they're homogeneous peoples. Okay? And so I want everybody to continue. Whether you choose to get a vaccination or not, that's up to you. I'm not going to tell you which way to go. That's up to you. But I will suggest very strongly, regardless if you get the vaccination or not, you need to get rid of the bad foods to maximize absorption. No fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no glutens, no wheat, brown, rye, and oats, no sugar, no carbonated drinks. Even the diet one's got to go. And then I want you to take the 90 essential nutrients. Right now I'd go with a big hammer in the toolbox, the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, which is the Healthy Start Pack with 90 essential nutrients with 115 other nutrients added to it. And so it's over 215 nutrients. And it's one dose per 100 pounds of body weight per day. And then, of course, we have all these secret sauces for over 600 different diseases. We can help you there. Give us 90 days, and we can really make your life better. And it's one of those things where you cannot go wrong because the body responds properly. Now, again, let's see here, 1919, we had 675,000 dead. As of this morning, our morning's numbers are 727,895 dead. You subtract 675,000 from that, we have 52,895, almost 53,000 more dead than they did in the 2 years of the Spanish flu, and we're only 18 months into this. So it's not going to come out good when it comes to comparing it with the Spanish flu. This is much worse. And so I urge everybody to really, really pay attention to details. Use our hand sanitizer, use our colloidal silver, and put 2 droppers full under your tongue 3 minutes for each meal and 2 droppers full under your tongue 3 minutes for bedtime. Just go crazy with the hand sanitizer. I use it for aftershave. I use it on my hands, on my arms up to my shoulders. I use it in between my toes. Whenever I shower, daily, I put it between my toes. And then during the day, I squirt the hand sanitizer between my toes through the socks, so that, if the socks are soaked in the hand sanitizer and continuously bathing my toes, which are in contact with dust and all that kind of stuff in the ground and floors and so on. And so, in not too many months, I'll be 83 years old. And it's one of those things where most people think I'm in my 50s when they look at me. I walk 3 miles a day in 3 1-mile sets, about an hour and a half, 2 hours apart. I do 20 push-ups twice a day. And I eat very well. No bad foods, none of the bad foods. And I want everybody to get a hold of that book, Dr. Wallach's Cooking Without the Bad Foods. 300 pages of gluten-free and oil-free and frying-free foods. And this was put together with sort of almost a wager with 3 professional chefs and myself. They couldn't believe it could be done in Eastern Canada. We did it. And so all the data is in this book, Dr. Wallach's Cooking Without the Bad Foods. And this contributes to adding 25 to 50 healthy years to your life, because you got to get rid of the gluten. You have to supplement. And so why guess and be bored with, just the same thing every day when we have this book out, Dr. Wallach's Cooking Without the Bad Foods, 300 pages of all kinds of breakfast, lunch, and dinners and snacks. And using that book and using the supplements and staying away from the bad food, you will add 25 to 50 healthful years to your life. Spend with the people you love, do the things you love to do, and you're talking about a reasonable cost. If you do this as a business, you get tax deductions for paying for your supplements, and don't forget, you pay wholesale prices when you become a preferred customer, and you get an auto ship. Whether you're a preferred customer or an associate, one of our business builders, you get an auto ship. I will pay the shipping, so you're going to save a lot of money. So this is kind of a family deal. We look at all of our associates and customers as family, and so we want to do the best for you we can. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you've ever had trouble getting into the show, today is your day, as I do have an open line. Give us a call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552. Lines open.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Longevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
Many believe that all life began in the Earth's oceans. We do know that the oceans and seas are still abundant with life and life-sustaining nutrients. Many cultures have long believed in the life-giving properties of plants and sea life harvested from the oceans. Longevity's Ocean's Gold is a proprietary blend of seaweeds, algae, mosses, kelp, sea cucumbers, and sea minerals, as well as coenzyme Q10, calcium, and iron, all designed to help support healthy thyroid function, regular heartbeat, normal weight, mood stabilization, and hormone levels. Take advantage of life-sustaining nutrients from the Earth's oceans with Longevity's Ocean's Gold. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
said, Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And again, in light of this BLM, Black Lives Matter movement, I really, really want to, again, talk to the black community in America and the world. Get the book Black Gene Lies. There's a CD that goes along with it. The CD was actually my lecture I gave at Pastor Creflo Dollar's church in Atlanta, Georgia. And then, of course, the book followed as a logical follow-up. And it goes into the diseases, the main diseases that are thought to be genetic in the black community, like high blood pressure and diabetes and obesity and liver disease and heart disease and all that kind of stuff. They're all just nutritional deficiency diseases. And so this is in the book. It's in the CD. And I work with some of the greatest people in the civil rights movement, Andy Young, Martin Luther King III, and so forth, Evander Holyfield, Virgil Akins, and on and on and on. Really, really some important people. And they helped me so much to work with the black and the Latino, the indigenous people communities. And so the book and the CD, Black Gene Lies, and the next step, of course, is Epigenetics, the Death of the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission. There's 2 CDs that go along with that. And that book and those 2 CDs show, and of course, this is why my thesis on 20,000 autopsies and a $25 million grant from NIH, this shows that there are no genetic diseases. It's all nutritional deficiencies. That's why my thesis for that grant, 20,000 autopsies, is in the Smithsonian Institute as a national treasure. You can go online and ask Siri, hey, are there any of Dr. Wallach's book, Disease of Exotic Animals, available for sale? And you'll blow your mind, the asking cost for those books. Okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us?
Well, I thought I'd talk a little bit about turmeric milk, as I've got a story headline, Reasons to Drink Turmeric Milk If You Suffer Joint Pain. Say it's full of beneficial antioxidants, and they say consuming golden milk or turmeric milk is said to benefit those with inflammatory diseases like arthritis. And say if you want to relieve joint pain, you can try drinking some turmeric milk. It may help alleviate pain caused by rheumatoid arthritis. They say rheumatoid arthritis, or RA, affects an estimated 2 million Americans every year. RA is an autoimmune disease, and it affects your joints and particularly your wrists, joints, and your elbows, knees, ankles, and feet. They say when left untreated, RA may damage your cartilage and bones, and it can also cause joint deformity and other issues in other major systems. To date, there's no cure for RA. Turmeric milk may relieve osteoarthritis pain. Osteoarthritis, known as wear and tear on the arthritis or degenerative joint disease. They say about 50% of all adults in America will experience osteoarthritis by the time they reach their 60s. And they go on to say turmeric milk may help reduce inflammation throughout your body. They say that inflammation cause and worsen many diseases and illnesses like asthma, heart disease, inflammatory bowel disease, irritable bowel syndrome, and upper and lower respiratory issues. And it goes on from there. So there you go. Get you some turmeric milk going.
Okay, well, thank you, Doug. And all the diseases they talked about in that article are not autoimmune. They're not genetic. They are nutritional deficiency diseases. All of them are secondary, like asthma and irritable bowel syndrome and arthritis. Those things are all secondary to gluten, eating gluten and not supplementing. And then rheumatoid arthritis is not an autoimmune disease. It's an infection with a bug called mycoplasma on top of nutritional deficiency arthritis, and it is killable with an antibiotic. It's only for rheumatoid arthritis. Okay, it's called minocycline, like the little bait fish, a 6 to 8 week regimen of that minocycline and the Healthy Bone and Joint Pack. Give us 90 days, and the odds are you won't have rheumatoid arthritis anymore. I don't care if you had it for 40 years. It's not autoimmune. Remember, doctors missed it by 1 billion miles. There are no genetically transmitted diseases. That's why I want to get a hold of the book, Epigenetics, and the 2 CDs go along with it. And I'm considered one of the 2 founding fathers, along with Bruce Lipton. Okay? Ooh, It just grinds my teeth. Back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. I do have an open line today. That is a rarity. Give us a call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552. Lines open. The antioxidants found in many fruits and vegetables are known to help support and promote good health. Research has also shown that dark chocolate, once known as the food of the gods, is rich in healthy nutrients. In fact, dark chocolate is higher in antioxidant content than any other food. Youngevity has combined a proprietary blend of velvety rich dark chocolate with whole fruit pulp and whole fruit juice extracts from mangosteen, goji or wolfberry, acai berry, and cherry, along with vitamins and minerals, producing a smooth, rich, delectable concentrate called Cocogevity. It tastes so great, I sometimes drink it right out of the bottle or pour it over ice cream. Cocogevity is highly bioavailable, meaning your body will absorb and make use of all of these healthy nutrients. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hey, if you're like me, your life is hectic. You don't know where you're going to be next. Between kids and family and in-laws and work and traffic and everything else that's driving me crazy right now, my life is insane. I bet your life's insane as well. When do we have time to get every single nutrient we need to be healthy? When? Well, I've got a tip for you. Take a product called Pollen Burst. It's so simple, even I can do it. All you have to do is open the package, pour it in water, mix it up, and bam, you're ready to go. It tastes great. It's not one of those medicine-tasting things. It tastes great, low in calories, helps curb your appetite, gives you natural energy that doesn't let you crash, gives you your vitamins, minerals, nutrients, everything from the plant world. And I got to tell you, for a busy person like me or a busy person like you, we need simple, we need good. Pollen Burst is your answer. Tastes great. Try it, and you'll feel better.
Call your local Youngevity distributor to find out how Pollen Burst can make you feel better. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll free, 1-888-379-2552. And Charmaine, you there?
I'm here.
Okay, dear. What do you like to use for joint pain topically? You know, putting on the knee or on the hip or on your neck or elbow. What do you like to use for pain?
The CM cream with the trauma oil in it.
Okay, CM cream with trauma oil, very good. You just have to stir up the CM cream every morning because the cream will settle to the bottom, water comes to the top. So you got to stir it up so it's uniformly dispersed. And then, of course, I like to put 4 or 5 drops of the trauma oil from our aromatherapy oil division in, say, a teaspoon of the CM cream. We also have a CBD oil with other herbs added to it called Soothe from our Hemp FX division. I think it's legal in all states because there's no THC in it. And you can still put that 4 or 5 drops of the trauma oil in the Soothe. And I like to use the Soothe, say, a half hour before bedtime, because you're going to get 3 hours of pain relief with that. The CM cream and the trauma oil, you get from 2 to 3 hours of pain relief. And it works like a charm, never fails. Been doing it for a long time. And Charmaine?
Yes?
Yeah, you've heard me talking about the vaccines, and you're an anti-vaxxer. You're somebody who doesn't like vaccines. I'm neutral. I just want people to do what they want to do. But what do you tell people to do to support their immune system, whether or not they get the vaccination? What do you recommend them to do if they're going to get the vaccination or if they're not going to get the vaccination?
Well, obviously they got to take all the normals. To me, I recommend vitamin D3, vitamin C, killer biotic, fucoid Z, zinc, and colloidal silver. I take that every morning and every night now. And also, we went to the farm tractor supply store and got some ivermectin apple flavor horse dose, the horse dose, which take a little bit on your finger and take it. So
okay. Now, do you use the 90
it's probably sold out by now because everybody knows that's what you got to take.
Yeah. Do you use the 90 essential nutrients?
Of course. But that's in addition. What I said was in addition to what you need to take normally because of the problem.
Okay. Now, the 90 essential nutrients, what form do you take them in? Do you take the Healthy Start Pack or you take the
No, because I have a lot of anything that's got anything to do with digestion in it makes me really sick. You know that, and I'm not normal. I have not a normal body, so I take everything piecemeal. I take a lot of stuff. I bet I take 60-some pills and capsules and everything every morning, maybe more. But that's how I have to do it because some things, if there's anything that's got anything to do with helping your digestion, it ruins my digestion. I don't know why, but it does. So I just avoid it.
It's probably because you have good digestion without it.
No, I don't really, but I can't have anything to do with digestion because it just ruins my digestion. Makes it worse.
Well,
I'm not a normal person. I think it's the Indian blood I have in me or something.
Oh, okay. Are you from India?
No, American Indian.
Oh, Native Americans. Okay, we'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. And with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you ever had trouble getting into the show, today is your day, as I do have an open line. Call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552. Lines open. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewable, and besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Longevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Longevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And again, I don't want you to forget the kids. You know, we have the Kid Toddy. It's a liquid. It's our version of a Healthy Brain and Heart Pack for kids, the Kids Toddy. Then you do have to have the EFAs. They're soft gel capsules, and usually kids will just swallow them because they're soft and slippery and they go down easy. But if they don't want to do that, you can puncture the capsule. Don't puncture the kid, you can puncture the capsule and squirt it into a little bit of applesauce or something like that and give it to them that way. And, of course, the dosage is on the bottles of the Kids Toddy and the EFAs. And then also, I like the Cal Toddy for the kids because it's got vitamin D3 in it. It's got more calcium. It does have a lot of magnesium in it, so you want to use the lighter dose to start with. If you get diarrhea from it, cut the dose in half because it's the magnesium doing that. And then it also has the collagen in there for kids' growing pains. Growing pains are just arthritis in kids, and doctors don't want to believe that arthritis occurs in kids because they, in their little brains, believe that arthritis is just something that happens in older people. Well, kids get it because it's a nutritional deficiency, but they call it growing pains. And then also we have the FlexiCare Plus, which has 60 doses in it, 2 a day for 30 days. And this it replaces the old bone broth that we used to drink and eat when we were kids. You know, we still had wood stoves, and we would make the bone broth with fish bones, chicken bones, beef bones, lamb bones, simmer them in some vinegar overnight on the wood stove all night. And everybody would argue about it because you knew that it got rid of all your joint pains and this, that, and the other. So since we don't have the wood stoves anymore, nobody's leave their electric stove on at night. So we came out with a FlexiCare Plus, which replaces the old bone broth. And it's a liquid, and it's in a lemonade/limeade drink. So it tastes really good, and kids love it. And so, again, that's going to help them with their growth. And it's just one of those things that never fails. Kids Toddy, Cal Toddy, EFAs, and the Cal Toddy, and don't forget the FlexiCare Plus. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to California. And Norman, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Norman, you're on the air.
Hey, good afternoon. Yes, good
sir.
afternoon.
How can we help you?
I have tendons that are pressing against my sciatic nerve, which causes pain in my buttocks and the back of my left thighs.
Okay, it's called sciatic.
To the point where it makes me unable to walk properly, or some days not walk at all.
Okay, Norman, how much do you weigh?
217 pounds.
And how tall are you?
5'6". 5'6".
Okay, 5'6". I'm 5'6", and I weigh 142 pounds. So you need to lose 5'6". I'd like to see you weigh, for a guy, 150, 160. So you need to lose 40, 50 pounds. Do you have any other issues?
Okay.
High blood pressure, diabetes?
I'm borderline diabetic, so I control that
pre-diabetic.
with diet. Yes, and I take hydrochlorothiazide and amlodipine for blood pressure.
Okay. Do you have gray hair?
A little, yes.
Okay. How old are you?
71.
Okay. All right, Charmaine, what would you do for Norman here? He's got gray hair. He's on medication for high blood pressure. He's a pre-diabetic. He's got sciatica with pain down in his legs and so forth. It's really and messing up with his lifestyle. He can't walk very well. He's 40, 50 pounds overweight. What would you do for Norman? Well, hang on, Norman. Char and I will be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. We do have an open line. Give us a call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552. Lines open. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And don't forget, because of this pandemic thing, you need a bigger hammer. So you want to use the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack. Don't forget the MSM. Don't forget the Killer Biotic. Don't forget the colloidal silver, this hand sanitizer. You need to take care of your outside as well as take it inside, wear your mask, and you make up your mind whether or not you're going to get the vaccination or not. But either way, you need to do all those good things to support your immune system, and you'll add 25 to 50 healthy years to your life. Okay, let's see here, Doug. Let's go back to California and Norman. Charmaine, you there?
I'm here.
Okay, Norman, again, he weighs 217 pounds. He should weigh about 150, 160 pounds, so he needs to lose 40, 50 pounds. He's on medication for high blood pressure. He's a pre-diabetic. He's got sciatica, low back stuff causing, referred pain and peripheral neuropathies in his legs and so forth, and squeezing the sciatic nerves and his tendons and so on. And what would you do for him?
Well, I'd get him on a gluten-free diet. Most important, for no gluten, no fruit, no wheat, barley, rye, oats, okay, and no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, and no oils. And then, because he needs 2 packs, I'd get him on 1 healthy blood sugar pack and 1 healthy brain and heart pack. And I would add to that I would add a bottle of Sweeties to what he's getting. Mm-hmm. And I would add Ultimate Daily Classic.
That's for the high blood pressure.
Yeah, and MSM and Fucoid Z.
MSM, that's to help him rebuild his disc and his cartilage and ligaments and tendons and connective tissue for his sciatica and low back stuff and tendonitis down his legs. Okay, and I apologize. What was the last thing you mentioned?
And Glucogel and Fucoid Z. Those all are to rebuild the bones and cartilage and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Fucoid Z capsules.
Yeah, and then he basically needs to get on a keto diet, at least 1 meal a day.
Okay, the keto bars, they come 10 in a box. And normally you need to get 3 boxes a month of our keto bars because it's 1 bar per day. Doesn't have to be the same meal every day, but and it's not an add-on to a meal. That is a meal replacer. And then you're going to save a lot of money by just eating 2 meals a day. And then also the other 2 meals you want to eat like an Asian: rice and sweet potatoes and beans and squash. And the Fucoid Z is the seaweed that the Asians eat, and they really, really do a better job of protecting themselves against the COVID than we do. And so Char is exactly right. Gave you a perfect program. Call us every couple of weeks because your story is going to help a lot of people. You have a common scenario here. And so I would really like you to call us every couple of weeks. It's toll-free. And you're going to pay wholesale for the products. And if you get on auto-ship for the products, I will pay the shipping. Doesn't get any better than that. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Texas. And Diane, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Diane, you're on the air.
Good afternoon. Hi. Dr. Wallach, I need to ask for recommendations for a 58-year-old man who just got diagnosed with colorectal cancer. He was previously following your recommendations, but I just want to know if there's anything else that we need to add.
Okay, do you know how much he weighs?
164.
164 pounds, okay. And do you know how tall he is?
5'5".
5'5", okay. Now, does he have any other issues that you know of? High blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis, anything like that?
No, nothing else. I called him originally because he had hemorrhoids, and we were following recommendations for that, but we just found out he's got colorectal cancer.
Okay. All right. And so do they determine that by biopsy or X-ray or what?
Yes, all the above. CT, MRI.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. And so, Charmaine, what would you do for Diane's friend? He's 164 pounds. He has colorectal cancer, and he, let's see here, had a history of hemorrhoids, is why they first came to us, and they finally diagnosed him as having cancer. So he needs a little heavier hammer here. What would you do for him at 164 pounds?
I would get him on 2 healthy brain and heart packs, and I would add to it the Ultimate Daily Classic anyway, just for the heck of it, for absorption, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And I would also add the Fucoid Z, the BTT 2.0 tablets to that. And I would add the Oxybody Cherry Berry, and if he can find a place to use a hyperbaric chamber, that would help him a lot too. It's all natural, forces oxygen in him. Cancer cannot grow in a high oxygen environment. Dr. Otto Warburg won the Nobel Prize for that knowledge, so he wants to keep his oxygen high. The Oxybody Cherry Berry will measurably increase the oxygen in his blood.
Okay, and he needs to get house plants for in every room, kitchen and bathrooms and bedroom and living room.
Exactly. Yep.
And put the 2 ounces of the plant-derived minerals in a pint of water and water them twice a week with that, and they will make more oxygen because they'll have the nutrients they need. plants in the chlorophyll and chloroplast need 20 nutrients to make oxygen. They cannot do photosynthesis without those 20 nutrients. You can have all the sunshine you want and all the chlorophyll you want, but without those 20 nutrients, there ain't nothing happening, as they say in France. Okay? And did you say, I apologize, did you say also the killer biotic?
I didn't, but that would be a good thing to take, too.
Yeah, I'd throw the killer biotic in there because it has the reishi mushrooms and a half a dozen other mushrooms that support the immune system. And the BTT 2.0, as Shar said. And I would do the tablets as well as the powder. The powder is vitamins and minerals. The tablets will support the immune system, which he needs here. And it really, really helps people who have a history of cancer because it supports their immune system and is anti-inflammatory. It will certainly reduce swelling and pain. And again, it's imperative to really, really be aggressive on the diet. No fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no gluten, no wheat, bran, rhinos, no sugar. And people tell me all the time, Shar and Diane, that, I don't eat gluten, but I still have irritable bowel syndrome. Well, that's a classic example of a gluten problem. Do you cook for other people? Well, yeah, my husband and my kids all want gluten, so I cook for them. Well, then you're cross-contaminating yourself in the laundry, the bed, the TV where everybody watches TV, on the couch and the rugs and everything, and the washer and dryer, and so in the food preparation services, and so you cannot do that. When I say no gluten, that means the dog, the cat, the bird, the fish, spouse, roommates, workplace, everything's got to be gluten-free. And if you're sitting, next door rubbing shoulders with a fellow employee who is eating gluten, you're getting gluten by inhaling it, getting it rubbed on your skin, your desk, and you're putting your arms down on the desk and so forth. This is very, very problematic. You can't go to the fast food places and eat and say, well, I'm only eating salads. Well, but see, the person preparing the salads is also preparing all the foods that have the gluten in it. And they're handling the vegetables and pulling off the leaves of lettuce and all that kind of stuff with their hands and holding the tomato while they're cutting the tomato edges and so on. And so you really, really, really have to pay attention to where you are, what you do, what they do. And this is something that you have to do it every day. And once you're diagnosed with cancer, then you really have to get crazy here and really work on this. I just can't, I can't say enough about what you need to do to protect yourself if you've been diagnosed with cancer. Because we can, at the very least, we can slow it down. If the doctor says you might only have 6 months to live, well, what if we give you 2 or 3 years by doing what we say to do? We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552. Aromatherapy oils have been prized by ancient cultures for thousands of years. Longevity's ancient legacy, true aromatherapy, is no exception. Essential oils are the fragrant life essence from plants that are gently removed through the process of steam distillation. Longevity's ancient legacy essential oils are of the purest concentrations from the most respected and ethical distillers worldwide. Many of Ancient Legacy's oils come directly from families in the East which have been distilling essential oils for over 100 years. For life's everyday aches and pains, such as sprained ankles, pulled muscles, and other bumps and bruises, try Ancient Legacy Trauma Oil, which contains essential oils traditionally known to help with pain, swelling, and inflammation. To learn more about aromatherapy and essential oils, contact your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about business opportunities.
In recent years, several studies have discovered the health benefits of drinking coffee. Longevity has now taken it a step further with an entire product line of healthy coffees from Longevity's Java Fit selection of top-shelf gourmet coffees. All Java Fit coffees are made from 100% premium hand-selected Arequipa coffee beans grown in the finest regions of Latin America. All carefully roasted, creating a delicious, rich, full-bodied flavor. Try Java Fit's Immune Plus, a full, robust coffee blend combined with the immune-supporting benefits of echinacea and the full-spectrum daily requirement of vitamins and minerals. Boost your immune system every day with Java Fit's Immune Plus multivitamin coffee. Available in 30-count single cup or 24-count single pot packs. Contact your local Youngevity distributor to get Javalution coffees. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here from Youngevity 95 Crusade. And Doug, let's go to callers or emails.
All right, let's head to Minnesota. And John, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, John. You're on the air. How can we help you, sir?
Hi, Dr. Wallach. Kind to tell some of your listeners, there's an ice cream store in North St. Paul, Minnesota called Love Ice Cream. They have all gluten-free and sugar-free ice cream and some bakery goods that are gluten-free. And then also I was going to tell you, in answer to those muffins that were sold at Trader Joe's, their breakfast muffin, they have no gluten in them, no wheat, barley, or oats, but they do have some oils in them.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, thank you for that information. Yeah, again, everybody has to make their choice, but you're not supposed to have any oils, okay? Because they do cause oxidation and inflammation. And, of course, I have a third of a pint of gluten-free ice cream every night for dessert, along with my a wine glass full of a nice red wine from Argentina or California. And so I eat gluten-free ice cream all the time. And so I understand that it does exist. I've been doing it. And so you can have fun. You can have a great life. You can eat great things. But you do have to be careful. You just can't go to an ice cream store and eat ice cream. You have to make sure there's gluten-free ice cream. Same way with lamb chops. Oh, my gosh. Every Saturday we have lamb chops from Australia, and we grill them very lightly so they're medium rare. And we have sweet potatoes with butter on them and our pink Himalayan salt from our spice division, savor division. And of course, I'll have, say, cucumbers and tomatoes, or I'll have artichokes and tomatoes, that kind of stuff. And you can have, and I will have some of our decaffeinated coffee, or I'll have peppermint tea. And so you can have a great life, enjoy your meals and everything. But I do take my supplements, just like Shar. She takes, 90 different pills. I take that many twice a day. I only weigh 142. I'm taking a 200-pound man dose twice a day. And so I do that, and I'll be 83 in a couple of months. And most people think I'm in my 50s when they look at me. They can't believe. I said, how could you do all that, Walt? Well, I'm 82 years old right now, and in a couple of months I'm going to be 83. And so it's one of those things where If you take care of yourself, avoid the bad stuff, give yourself the good stuff. Whether you choose to get the vaccination or not, that's up to you. I got them, Char didn't get them. Okay? And so it's everybody's choice. And so, but thank you for sharing that information, John. It's very useful. I appreciate that. And let people know that, they can have a good life and still avoid the bad foods. Just think about it. By avoiding the bad foods and taking your 90, you can add 25 to 50 healthful years to your life and spend another 25 to 50 healthful years with the people you love and doing the things you love to do. And it's a mind-blowing phenomena if you take care of yourself. And people say, well, my doctor says, well, I don't know what your doctor said, but they don't know anything about nutrition. They don't get any teaching in nutrition. And they always tell their patient, when the patient says, should I take any vitamins? Nah, just eat well, you get everything you need. That would be like your mechanic telling you, don't put oil in your car, you're just wasting your money. Just put dirt from Texas or Oklahoma, and there's bound to be some oil in it because it's dirt from Texas and Oklahoma. Well, guess what? An insane person would not do that to their car. So why do you follow such silly advice from doctors who say don't take vitamins and minerals, just eat well and get everything you need? That's absolutely, positively not true, because plants only need 3 elements from the soil to get maximum tons and bushels per acre, and that's what farmers want. They get paid by tons of bushels per acre. They do not get paid by the nutritional value of the food. They know that it has shortcomings, and they don't want to have the veterinarian out to their farm every day and have to pay him because there's no health insurance for animals. And so guess what? They give their animals vitamins and minerals on top of their hay and corn. Duh. Okay, well, thank you so much, everybody. Great questions today. Thank you for the information, John. Thank you, Charmaine. Beautiful job as usual. Thank you, Doug. Superlative job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. God bless the American flag. God bless our national anthem. And God bless America.
When those aches and pains in your knees, elbows, hands, shoulders, and back crop up, reach for Youngevity's CM Cream. Put CM Cream on a Q-tip and put it in your ear canal for relief from headaches and sinus pressure. A topical temporary relief from minor aches and pains of muscles and joints associated with strains, sprains, and simple backaches. Why take aspirin or non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs that can cause stomach bleeding and liver damage? Just apply CM Cream liberally to the affected areas, and within 20 minutes or so, you'll have relief from those nagging minor aches and pains. You'll feel better for up to 4 to 5 hours. So the next time you have achy joints or muscles, do what I do. Reach for CM Cream for relief. And for systemic relief, reach for CM Plus capsules. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.